that was even too much energy. So it's like, okay, no Christmas carols, and getting them to actually trust us enough to come close enough to look at the gifts. And it was amazing, and an absolute applause to Carolyn for the wonderful way. Not only did she get a tree put up, she was able to coordinate, you know, at the point when the kids would come up and in what groups, and she made sure that everybody walked away with something. And she even went to the expense of buying additional gifts just so that she would make sure that we would have enough for everyone. So it was amazing, and by the end of the afternoon, you know, the children were smiling, they were embracing it, and it was really amazing to me how many of them were saying no, they didn't want to open the presents then because they wanted to open them Christmas morning.
So, I got 2 hugs.
Yep, and she got hugs, she brought candy canes, and it really was. It was a lovely, lovely time, and we are really, you know, very welcomed. Everybody said how much they appreciated it. You know, the adults that came out were just amazed that we were there, that we cared enough. And the children were so sweet with one another and polite and sharing and trading and
clean.
You know, and they took care of it, and they welcomed us. And we are now a part of that community. We're welcome and we're trusted. So, you know, thank you everyone. And Carolyn, who the doorway.
For building the bridge.
Yeah, for building the bridge, and for the fact that she's been doing this on her own for years.
So what kind of things did the kids get?
All kinds of
I have 3 things.
You name
All
it.
kinds of things.
Clothes, they got shoes and toys and stuff.
They got decorated baggies with a cookie and a candy cane. And at first when I saw that, I thought, are they going to like that? They love those. 1 cookie, a candy cane, and a decorated baggie, right?
Yeah,
and they were ecstatic over that.
And that was the best way to kind of open the doorway, because we could offer it. It's like, you know, I made sure that I stood and I reached out so that way I wasn't in their space. So they were able to accept it and kind of bring it back. So thank you, everyone. And even if you weren't there, even if you didn't give, I know your hearts and your thoughts were in with us. So thank you as a community for bringing Christmas and hope and light to some people who don't have that a lot of the times.
You're welcome. Wait, I want to say thanks, Ayleen. She encouraged so many kids to come and get a gift. Do you know there were piles of gifts on the table? This is true. And I'm not the only one who can say it. They were scared to get a gift. Scared, a wrapped gift. You think kids would go crazy. They were not. They're more safe with the little candy cane and the cookie, I think, first. But I mean, you brought Cindy of them out.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. May I share something? I have not been.
Are we going to ever say no to Rex?
Never.
Thank you. I just want to say I haven't been here the past couple of weeks because I've been with Oakland Fire. Wow. And I just want to acknowledge to each and every one of you, for those of you that came, that participated in Light of Lights. We have had clients say that it was the best Light of Lights ever. And our keynote speaker, Dr. Ayleen, was amazing. Amazing. The choir that we had, our little pickup choir, you know, was incredible. One of the clients said, Janet, I didn't know you could sing so well. I said, yeah, about that. It wasn't me. But I just want to thank you all for coming. It takes a great deal of courage to come to Light of Lights, because it does touch us in our deepest place, and it does move us. But I had so many people say it was so wonderful and so healing for them to be there. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
If you could take this moment to please turn off anything that's going to be making noise. We'd love it if you took pictures, okay? That's always nice. And send them to Corky and she'll post them, and you'll get to see pictures of people on our Facebook and all of that, okay? So we are having a very unusual service today. It's going to, because we want to honor what's happening with Hanukkah, Yule, and Christmas, and Clyde's birthday.
Yay!
So let's start out with Clyde's birthday. Are you ready? Here we go.
Mary, Mary, Chip.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clyde. Happy birthday to you. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
And
Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. When you blow out the candle, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your heart wherever you go. Yay!
On the back in front of Regina and Laura is a birthday card for Clyde, and please sign it. Speaking of cards. It's here right now. It's here right now? It's going around? Wonderful. Each one of you was asked to please bring a card with some sentiment in it, or positive, this coming year. This has been a very difficult year for many people. And so we want, instead of giving a gift that you might just put on a shelf, we want to give you love, good wishes, and that kind of energy. So if you didn't bring a card, don't worry, we've got plenty of cards back there. Just take a card and then put it in the basket. And what we're going to do then is later, we're going to pass the basket around and you get to pull good wishes and good luck from other people.
Is there anybody that doesn't have a card right now? Everybody should have a card. Cards stick around. Everybody has a card.
We buy cards.
Okay, that's good. Now, one other thing that you received when you walked in was our Angel of Glastonbury. And people have asked me, what's that over your altar? And so what I did is I wrote a little thing about why the Angel of Charlottesville adorns our altar. And it's on the back of it, so you can read that. And you can see what we're talking about, why we honor this. This well started out with the Druids. And it said that Joseph of Arimathea took the chalice that Christ had drank at the Last Supper, and it had drops of blood from the crucifixion, and poured it into the well, and that's what made the water turn red.
Wow.
Because on the tour, there's a white well and a red well, and they're coming from the same water source, and one runs red, and this is so you can't really see it, but that's where the water is running red here.
Right.
So that's why this represents for us the Druids, the Jewish with Joseph of Arimathea and Jesus, and also Christianity.
Nice, thank you.
So just to know that we wanted to share that with you in case you were wondering why she's so important. And you notice angels are pretty darn important here too.
Thank you, Judy Hackett.
Yeah. Okay, and, Ayleen, would you lead us in a prayer?
Dottie, where do people put the cards? There.
There's a basket right back there.
There's basket.
This is my card going around.
Thank you.
There's several more.
Okay, can we wait a minute for it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
These are written, right?
hi, everyone. And festive everything. Because that's getting to be a very long list. And I just want to really, thank all of you for the gifts that you give throughout the year. The gift of your presence, the gift of your love, your good thoughts, your prayers. And I want to thank Dottie and Corky for the gifts that they give that most people don't see. Most people don't notice the hard work. Most people don't. And Glory. And, it's not easy running something this big. And they both do it with, Dottie does that with grace, with understanding, with compassion, and an occasional kick in the pants, which is a good thing. Because, the buck stops here. And really the gift that she gives throughout the year is the fact that there is a place that we have to come here on Sundays. So take a nice deep breath. Let it out. And all the cares and worries that you have, anything weighing on your heart, just let that fall into that little care basket next to you. As well as, put in there anything that wow, I wish I could have given bigger presents, or I wish I could have given more, or I don't have. Let that into that basket, because you definitely don't need to hold on to that here. You being here is a gift. You give by smiling, you give with a hug. Don't worry about it, because in the end, you know, like the little drummer boy, you know, just played the drum. And because the drum is the heartbeat, that is just us giving our hearts. And we each do that every day. So thank you for your gift. Dear blessed Creator, thank you for this day of all days. And thank you for our lives. Thank you for all the blessings you give in each and every moment, in each and every breath, and throughout the year. Thank you for the love that you give that never ends and never stops and only grows more the more we need it. Thank you for our ability to love one another, because that is an extension of that flow you give. It's our way of helping you when we love one another. Thank you for the ability to learn to love ourselves and to give ourselves that gift of love and acceptance and understanding, because sometimes we are the hardest ones that, you know, we hold a standard to, and that we can love ourselves as much as we love others. Thank you for the blessing of the ability to give our time, our resources, our love, and our prayers to those who struggle and those who need it most. And we thank you for all those who stand up and help us find ways to help one another. Creator, you are our best friend. You are that love that will always be there for us, even when we're not looking for it. You're always there to stand next to us saying, we got this. And I know that this is like a really busy day for you, but as a mother, I want to thank you for the best gift that I could have ever been given, to have my son tell me, Mom, I'm going to be home for Christmas.
Yay.
Thank you for that, Creator, because it means so much to me to hold him. And whatever it means to you, Creator, we hope you have a wonderful day. For all your creation to the next 7 generations and far beyond that. Aho Matako Yasin, ago, 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 by earth, sea, and sky, namaste, blessed be. Amen.